Greetings, back with another video. In this video, I'm talking about respecting your boundaries. It's okay to be cruel, not in a disrespectful way. Being cruel to be kind, because, sometimes you just want to put yourself first. I mean, that means if you have to cut someone off, or you have to do something, and you have to do something to elevate yourself. I mean, there's nothing wrong with cutting people off. I mean, not everybody is meant to be in your life forever. Some people are meant to be in your life temporarily, and some people are meant to be in your life forever, or for a long time. So you have to separate those two. And there's nothing wrong with being respecting your boundaries, because some people will like to get into your life just to siphon your energy, and that also interferes with you manifesting. You be trying to you move a certain way, but you got this person in your life that's throwing you off. Have you ever been around somebody that makes mistakes? You make mistakes around this person, but when this person is gone, the mistakes stop happening, or you start having headaches, or you just start being clumsy. It's just like the energy's off with this person. I mean, respecting your sacred space, knowing your boundaries, just knowing that it's okay to just say no or turn down an opportunity if you just feel like that opportunity is just not worth it. Sometimes it's better just to avoid conflict, because a lot of times, when you surround yourself around random people, there's always other people's problems. And I don't want to be tied to somebody else's issues. So I remain solitary. I remain doing my own thing. So because I respect others' boundaries, if I don't want to be around somebody that doesn't want me to be around them, that's just not how I am. I just feel that I'm respecting their boundaries, so they should respect my boundaries. But it's not always that way. Some people will try to interfere in your life because they want to siphon your energy, or they just want to come around and just see what you got going on. And and some people are just low-key just leeches. They thrive off drama, they thrive off conflict. They just want to know you, and they want to know so they could tell everybody, at the workplace, or just family members in general. Some family members, you just can't you can't just bring over to your home. You can't just bring around you, or you can't just tell them something, because soon as you tell them something, they're telling everybody. And I'm pretty sure we all got family members like that. So I'm just respecting what you got to say, or just move in silence. Respecting your boundaries, because there's people out here that don't respect boundaries, and they step over boundaries, or they try to take advantage of your boundaries. And they think just because you're a polite person, you're kind, they think they can walk all over you like some doormat. And that's not the case. Sometimes, a lot of us are polite because we want peace. People who are polite just want peace. They don't want conflict. You just never know the person you are trying to piss off, because you never know what that person's been through in life, or you never know what's going on in their life. So I respect everybody because I respect boundaries, and I expect my boundaries to be respected. So when it comes to, you know, boundaries, some people just don't understand, like, just understand, you know, just being around you, and they'll come around and they'll try to, you know, play in your face and play all these kiddie games, and, you know, it just gets old after a while. You know what I'm saying? It's better just to move freely and just chase peace, not conflict. You know, that's what it is. Just chase peace, not conflict. Because 9 times out of 10, somebody who's always talking about drama, some people's always talking about conflict, are always a problem. And, you know, I had to cut somebody off the other day because this person was the other week, is because this person just always, like, it wasn't the person, it was just like every time, like, me and this person, like, had a conversation, you know, like, it's always negative, and it's always about, you know, drama, and it's just, I feel like I'm in a tug of war on words, because I talk about something and I try to talk about something, but this person's always, like, trying to fabricate the question into this person's question. Like, this person tries to sit there and put what he wants to say in the conversation, and he overdoes the conversation, and it's just extremely annoying. And I'm not hating on that, but at the same time, I feel that it was time for me to just part ways and fall back. And plus, on top of that, the person was monitoring, you know, and people, I'm a person, I'm solitary, and I like to keep to myself, and I mind my own business. And just when I feel like somebody's invade my personal space, you know, I gotta step back. You know, I'm not saying, like, I don't mind being around people, but when someone is, like, always, like, you know, following you or trying to just, you know, it's just weird energy. You know what I'm saying? When you just see weird energy. And, you know, that's it, you know. Just this weird energy. Sorry about that. It was this car, I don't know what the hell this guy was doing. He was like, he was supposed to turn, and it was green, and then on top of that, he turned when it was yellow and it was about to turn red. And I'm like, come on, dude, like, why are you like that? You should be going. And he has a chance to go, and then I just went around him because, like, I'm trying to, you know, hurry up and get where I need to go. But at the same time, step away from drama.